Hello, 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 hello. You're watching the. It's so okay. If you're watching the, um, if you are watching the replay, that's what I meant to say. If you're watching the replay, today we're going to talk about again the daily production bonus because I just completed the script just yesterday, and dip don't have a. I'm still very excited. Um, I've finally organized my thoughts on what will happen, what will be, I have organized my thoughts on what's maybe going to happen and what you should do. I will actually do the recording later today. But before we do that, let me open my window. Ooh, it's windy outside. I'll show you my shirt. Look at my awesome shirt. Awesome. All right. Okay. Hopefully you guys are not slacking on our plot here. You guys are slacking. Why are you guys slacking, bro? There's 85. It's only 85%, so go ahead and feed that. I won't feed that today. I'll let you guys feed that for today. Talha, Daniel, hello, hello, hello. There's also a giveaway. I uploaded a video yesterday. So let me see if I can do that. Every Wednesday, there is going to be a just pure giveaway. Let's see if I can sustain that. I think I should be able to because I made that video in like maybe an hour. An hour and a half. Not really time consuming, and it gives you an opportunity to win some free silver, which I really like. Plus, we get new viewers who visits BernStoneTV Gaming or BernStoneTV.com. I mean, that's good. Always good. Just make sure this goes to the right thingy-bob. It's very windy again today. But welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. May I join you? What do you mean, may I join you? Join us on the live stream. Feel free to do so. Welcome to the stream. Eds! Hello, what's up, buddy? I brought a lot of solid to feed the plot. I check it once in a while. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. It's at 85%. Remember, make sure to actually feed it one less. Alright? Feed it one less than max. Alright. I put it 144. I'm really I'll do it 143. I am a bit lazy when it comes to selling order right now. Yeah, just 1 silver. Alright. If you have any money-making questions, as always, feel free to leave them in the comment section, the live chat section, and we'll answer them as okay, here we go. Oh, you logged off? But to those who are wondering, you can still feed the plot, I believe. It's 85%. It's been, honestly, it's been like one of the most consistent money making methods out there that I've seen. It's awesome, really. Walid. Nice to see you too on the stream. What's up? Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing well this Thursday morning. At least Thursday morning here where I'm at. What time is it there for you guys? Managed to refine all my stones to tier 3 blocks. Now close to 13 mil of refined tier 3 blocks. Let's go! And tier 3 blocks, it's been one of the most consistent money making methods out there, man. Even in Caerleon, bro. Like it is very, very consistent. Lorea? Oh, Rol. What's up, Rol? I think I remember your comments from like a few hours ago. What's up, Rol? One of our recruiters. E-girl. Actually forgot how much I sold it for. 287? Sold it for 287. Very interesting. What's up, Rol? May nag-gank na naman to, eh. Alright. So let's see. Believe. Hello there. What's the best method to make money while also getting PvE fame? Best? HEs. HE is definitely the best out there. PvE and PvE and fame. Wait, what? PvE and silver. That's what I meant to say. I just woke up like, I don't know, less than 30 minutes ago. Alright. Yeah. But surprisingly though, like if you're a solo player, open world mobs. I'm in the middle of creating a video. Okay. Do you guys remember that TikTok video where it said, look at your camera and look like I'm doing right now, and look directly behind it, and your eyes would actually go like that, from this to that. So looking at the camera and look directly behind it. Look at the thing directly behind it, and your eyes would go from this to like this. It's weird. It's really weird. Alright, 195. Alright, oh, I can live with that. What was I talking about? Open world mobs. Open world mobs have been really profitable, man. Surprisingly profitable. Which more profitable than solo dungeon of the same tier. I mean, of course there is no like loot or anything, but still. You can find a lot of tier 4 tomes of insight, which is crazy good. cloth leather. I think we have bars, tier 3 bars only. Transporting was hectic from FS to bridge to limb to bridge, then bridge watch. Yeah, transporting is the only thing that's really difficult to do with this method, but it is so worth it. Now gonna check the market, then start transporting for selling. Let's go! It's really good to see other people really doing my method, man. It really puts a smile on my face whenever I hear someone saying, you know, we've been using the calculator, been making some money, I've been doing this consistently. It's been really good. I made 1 mil profit from this method yesterday. Awesome, congratulations, buddy. Wait, what method? Do you mean feeding the plot, or what specific method here? Nadisi kasi chat. Oh my god, Nadisi. Ang zaklap. Ang zaklap pag Nadisi ka pa dito transport. Big rip na lang talaga. 222. Okay, this is not a really good profit. It's like really good. But this will ensure that I will get the silver right away. But it's better than last time. That's what I can say about that. It's better than last time because the profit for tier 4 bars last time went down to, I believe, like less than 50%, which is very unusual if you're selling to Caerleon. It's like extremely unusual to actually get less than 50% profit. This hopefully you guys are hearing this music. Very relaxing. Do you guys listen to music while studying? For those who are young enough or still studying. Can never do that. Can never listen to anything else while studying. I just got my refining to tier 4, tier 5, tier 6 to 100. Should I buy a mammoth or work on tier 7 or tier 8? Okay, here is my professional answer. I really just work with tier 3 and tier 4 because I find that those tiers, tier 3 and tier 4, are the most consistent and guarantees profit. For refining resources, I do suggest sticking with that, tier 3 and tier 4. But obviously, it's going to be your decision on what to actually do. But I find that tier 3 and tier 4 guarantees profit like all the time. If there's a guaranteed profit to tier 3 and tier 4 without focus, as long as you buy order your items, the cheapest city, even actually just like the surrounding city or adjacent city, and selling it at the highest, royal zone, there's a guaranteed profit there. That's why I really love tier 3 and tier 4 refining. But if you are going to go high tier when it comes to refining, I do suggest using focus at least when you're at like tier 5 equivalent. But if you already have, but if you already have tier 6, like max tier 6, stick with the highest tier that you can do, but also use the resource refining calculator at BernStoneTV.com if you're using focus. Okay, let's just wait for it to load. Hopefully it loads. Use the single RRC at BernStoneTV.com when you're using focus. Or not. Okay, what is going on? Okay, here we go. Use the single RRC right here if you're using focus. Very powerful tool actually. It's a very powerful tool. Let's say you're refining tier 6, you have a usage fee. I believe, not really sure about focus, but I believe it's 47.9. Don't quote me on that, but I may be wrong. But you can customize this. That's what I really love about the calculator. With the upcoming updates of the Into the Fray update, the resource return rate will change drastically for the day for that specific item. What's good about it is that you can change the resource return rate in this calculator, so it's not static. The usage fee is definitely going to change. I talked about that on my video that will be uploaded tomorrow. The resource return rate, the usage fee, these are the two critical, I would say critical areas where it will actually change. I would say day by day. I mean, we already know that the prices does change like from hour to hour, but these two actually right here is going to be very critical. And hopefully you guys are using the calculator, or a calculator. Doesn't need to be my calculator, but hopefully you are using a calculator that you can actively change the resource return rate on it, because if not, you're stuck with a very inaccurate calculator. What's up, Frostlel? Hola, hello. I have about 81 mil, 5 resources in AR. So what's the best way to use it? 81 mil, 5 resources. I have a good specs on refining leather and crafting hunter shoes. Sell or craft or refine. The easier way is crafting, really. Arthur's Rest, you say? Craft. I would say craft. If you don't have as much time as, you know, maybe to refine, it is better to craft. Nakikita ka? Say hello to my sisters, guys. Say hello to my sister. What was I talking about? Yeah, crafting. So you just craft. If it's already an AR, you know, you are going to craft for the players in AR. So there is some markup to that. It's actually really good that they already have, you know, they already have plots in AR, which is really good. It's a welcome change. Alright, we're doing blanks next. Yeah, we're doing blanks, and actually there is a very specific purpose for this live stream, because I need to reset. I need to reset.
You're going.
That.
How something.
That?
How something.
Ah, okay, go.
What can you
4.
do?
Yes, go. Ah. Now my tier 8 ox can't keep up with the refining needs mammy. Ooh. Yeah, Mammoth definitely is the best transport mount out there, but yeah, a tier 8 ox will do. Did I remember transporting with tier 8 ox though? I remember those days. I mean, if like, upgrade to an elite winter bear. That's the next best mount, and next best to the mammoth. So upgrade to a elite winter bear, and you should be fine. You'll get a mammoth soon enough. Like, the good thing about this method is that it's sort of like PvE or doing dungeons, right? The amount of silver that you will get is dependent on your effort, and it's basically unlimited. What is going on? It is basically unlimited, so did I sell that for 208? Did I really sell that for 208? I did. Wow, what a huge drop. What is going on? It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so far off. Yesterday wasn't lucky for me. Joined a bandit, got killed. Tried a faction transporting gate campers who got me. When I returned, then I go to the black zone for some time. Then I got knocked by mouth, so one guy and executed a suicide. Rip, bro. A series of unfortunate events. Yo, Ardent Fist, what's up? Joe, sir, hello, welcome back. Nice to see you on the stream. Alright. Hopefully they can replenish all of it, because right now, and we're selling too. Okay, let's look for, okay, I'll show you something. This is going to be the last batch of sell orders today. Probably not today, but this is the last one for right now. Actually, it takes me 20 minutes just to sell. It's insane. Alright, let me do some calculations real quick. And this is what I've been trying to do with the sell orders that doesn't sell. Alright, instead of placing them for resell, that's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Blanks are really bad today, huh? Interesting. Okay, so every 2 days I reset everything that hasn't been sold. So as soon as there's 28 here, 28.0, I just take out the sell order, right? Take out the sell order, and I take them all. Alright, and what do I do with these? I then craft them. Simple, right? But craft them to what, you ask? I hear you asking. Now I have a list or item bank here, so just like that. Not really a huge fan of tier 3 crafting right now. Not really like big on it, but let's see. And then I go to the black market. This is an impromptu money making method, guys. I get all of my tier 3 thingamabobs, alright, and then I check the price of each. Now these are all armor sets because all of them only needs bars to craft. This needs bars, this needs bars, this needs bars. Okay, so let's check. I usually check the 7 days. Since there's just one item, I go 975. Compare it to this 969. Holy crud! Who crafted that? Who crafted that? And 2163. Now, how do I check the profit and what do I actually craft? So I go to BernStoneTV.com, go to Gear Crafting Calculator. Now I crafted these, or I refined these bars. I have a calculation over here that shows me how much I actually use. What is the actual cost of the bars? So right now it's 72. Averaging 72 silver per, yeah, it's 72. It's 72 silver per bar. Alright, so what do I do? I just go click shoes, similar as the helmet. I go tier 3, I go enchantment 0. Usage fee, what's the usage fee here? believe I have an associate over here, 275. Alright, checked that yesterday. So I put 275 here. In Caerleon is 15.2. And what is it's not buy orders. 72, right? 72 silver each. I need 8 pieces to craft one. And how much can I sell it for? I think we can sell 977. We'll go with this one, 977. This is helmet 977. Now it will give me 83.58% profit. All right, that is for a helmet. Now, if you're using this calculator, what I do suggest is to take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this. Right? Take a screenshot of this. Going to place it for sell order and place it somewhere. All right. But for me, I'll just write down the percentage. All right. I go soldier helmet, tier 3, and I go 83.58%. That's the profit that I'm going to get. Now, there's also another item that I can craft these tier 3 bars into. It's the soldier armor, right? It sells for 2163. Alright, so this changes to armor. Same usage fee, same usage rate, same price. The only difference is I need 16 pieces now. Alright, I need 16 pieces now in order to craft one. And I am going to sell it for 2163. There you go, 2163. And just wait, it's actually a lot more. So it's 103%. So that's one of the things that you can use the calculator for, is to determine what to actually craft if you have the same resource to craft an item. Because same resource can craft a lot of items, right? So that's one way to do it. So it means I need to craft soldier armor instead of either soldier helmet or soldier boots. Alright, very easy, right? It's very easy. Same resources, same plots, same everything. It's just that should I craft an armor or a helmet or shoes. Now blacksmith tier 3. This is the journal that is needed for whenever you're crafting tier 3 in the plot of the blacksmith warrior forge. Now I look at how much I can actually buy a journal and how much I can actually sell. And if there is a demand, looking at this, there isn't really a demand, right? Looking at the prices or the sold pieces, it's 50, 39, 87 per day, 27, 29. It's not really worth it for me to actually, buy a tier 3 journal and then fill it up and then sell it, even though I can turn 1,000 into 3,000 silver. I'm not going to buy tier 3 because based on my experience, it usually just sits there. It usually just sits there because there is no demand. The demand is something that you need to consider. That's your impromptu money-making method right there. Hopefully you guys learned something. Right? Okay. I may skip some questions here, but hopefully you learned something from that. Will you edit the table resource refining calculator? Probably tomorrow, but feel free to edit it, man. Feel free to edit it. Inferno, welcome to the stream. Hola, hola. Oh, it's 45.7. I actually forgot. I know I'm so far out, but it's okay. Okay, one other thing. How many do you actually craft? Because right now, I can craft 400. Alright, that's good enough. As long as you're not going over 500, you should be good to go. The magic number that I found is 333. 333 pieces usually sells right away. Jehan, hello, hello. Oh shoot, I'm so far out. Do you think gathering is profitable? Ooh, gathering is going to be really profitable on the next update. So gather a lot now. The next update, you are going to be rich. Because I predict that the prices of raw materials on the next update on June 8th, I believe, into the fray, starting from June 8th, you are going to be balling when you gather right now and sell after the update. How much money do you have? I have 341 mil. What is carry weight on the Elite Winter Bear? It's around 3,000. Did you didn't watch the video? I feel offended, Daniel. Watch the video, bro. It's actually linked in the description, I believe. GA, yo, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you back on the stream as well. How's life? I'm so far out. What do you do when you have 3.1 mil sitting on your bank? What to do with it? 3.5 mil is if you have time, I always suggest this. Go to BernStoneTV.com. Go to money making guides. By the way, my silver giveaway. There are 2 giveaways ongoing on this page. There are 2 giveaways going on in this page. Click down. I even put it here. There are always 2 active giveaways on this page. Scroll down 1, 2, right? Just scroll down over there because most of you are just joining the first one actually. Most of you are just joining the first one and not actually joining the second one. So join the second one. All right. This is for Molla. All right, go to BernStoneTV.com. I would say watch this 4th and 5th video. Right, 4th and 5th video. Make sure to actually watch them all throughout. It does talk about a calculator that you have to be a member of to be able to get access to. It's not true anymore. Just go to the calculator at BernStoneTV.com and you still will find this. Please, if you want to take advantage of the upcoming update, use this. Honestly, use this because it has a customizable usage fee and return rate. The customizable return rate is more than enough to actually it's a reason enough to actually for you to use it. Because the next update, this usage fee or this return rate, like this return rate right here, let me zoom in. Like this return rate right here will be changing every day for specific categories, for specific item categories. This 15.2 right here will change. And if you're using a calculator that has fixed resource return rate, because they set it as island, they set it as island, city, hideout, they put it as that. You're not going to get the most accurate calculation out there. All right, what do we do with these? Just sell them to the marketplace. The marketplace, no, the black market, I mean. Okay. So, let me actually copy that. So it's just directly sell. Okay, this is a tier 3. This can be used for the scavenger hunt, the 1 million scavenger hunt, 100 million scavenger hunt. If you find this is going to be worth 1 million silver, this tier 3 soldier armor. If it's in the set, this is going to be worth 1 million silver. So I'm actually going to directly sell it. Boom. Directly sold it. So that means it is actually in the wild now. So that tier 3 soldier armor, this masterpiece, it's already in the system. It's already in the wild. It's probably a loot now. Something just got sold. Yeah, bars, planks. Oh, wow. Let me show you something. Let me find sold in the black market. Been experimenting with tier 5s. Let me find black market notifications. Yeah, it's probably the masterpiece. It's gonna be time consuming. Alright. Alright, let me see if you guys actually fed the plot. Got my eyes on you guys. You think ratting corrupted dungeon is more profitable? It depends. What I've been saying for quite some time now is the best money making method out there is the one that you enjoy. If you enjoy ratting, corrupted dungeons, go for it. There's some money to be made out there. You guys are slacking so much, right? Again, one less quantity, 483k, 128. All right, I've just fed the plot. I got 483k for 128 pieces of potato salad, and let me show you the profit for that. 128, right? 128. I got 483. If I buy 128, it'll cost me 392. So that's around 90k profit. That's 90k profit. You'd say, oh, 90k is not that much, but if you 90 divided 392, it's 22% profit, 23% profit. Basically, buying directly from the marketplace and feeding this specific plot right here that has 250 silver reward per 100 nutrition, and it has an available 25 million as a reward. So that's 90k right away, just feeding the plot. You'd say, oh, it's just 90k. Dude, that's 90k for literally a minute of effort, maybe. We've been doing that for at least a month, I believe. At least a month. The mount recall, yeah, that's definitely interesting. But I don't think it's going to be like, you know, you do a lot of solo dungeons outside of the nearest zone, or like the zone where you can teleport. I think you can only teleport when you are I don't know. It's very difficult to explain right now, but I'll have more explanation for you probably on the next live stream. But yeah. Yeah, Ola. I know you're new to the live stream. It usually takes me some time to actually read the comments. But hopefully you found that interesting. Money making guides on BernStoneTV.com. Watch this. I'll probably, if I've had 3.5 mil, I'd probably use that method. Alright, where's my what? What? Where's my mammoth? Okay, where's my mammoth, guys? Hola, soy Dora. Should I always refine craft the highest tier I can? People say high specs. What number do they generally mean? Ah, good question. Really good question. Let me think about that while looking for my mammoth. Where could my mammoth be? Let me just think, alright? It should actually be in Murtlock. What the heck? Was it in virtual? It should actually be in Murtlock, but okay. Okay, the question is, should I always refine craft the highest tier that I can? People say high specs, but what do they actually mean? It's a very good question, RJ. So when they say high specs, they usually generally mean that you have 100 specs when it comes to crafting, right? And when it comes to crafting, you have 100 specs. Let's let me find a 100 spec. I think I have 100 specs on cloth shoes. All right. They generally mean you have 100 specs and you can, craft around tier 7, tier 8, something like that. So, because crafting tier 7, like tier 7.3, 8.3 gears, they have a lot of profit when you're using focus, especially when you get a higher quality. But for new players, I don't really suggest doing that because it relies heavily on you using your focus and maybe crafting something that may not sell right away. And for new players, I would rather have you guys craft or refine lower tiers in order for you to build your silver first, rather than focusing on getting to tier 8 right away, because there's a lot of money to be made in low tier. I know I sound like someone that I really don't particularly enjoy watching, but it is true. Actually, it is true that at low tier there are some money to be made. So again, same answers to watch this 4th and 5th video, BernStoneTV.com, money making guides. Go watch this 4th and 5th video. It's the ultimate money making guide and the legendary calculator. You'll hear about the calculator saying that you need to be a member, but it's now for free. Go to the calculator right here. The calculator is free right over here. I'd rather have you do that, but it's your choice as always. And I don't know, you may want to do food crafting or potion crafting, gear crafting. It doesn't really matter as long as you're doing something for money making method that works, and go ham. And the reason why I mentioned food crafting, potion crafting, and gear crafting is because we have calculators over here. We have all types of calculators. We even have a butcher calculator. So use the calculators. If you don't know how to use the calculator, just scroll down. Right, scroll down. What the heck is this advertisement, man? Scroll down. You'll see the calculators over there. Tutorials of the calculator. Let's scroll down. I got you covered, guys. I know I'm really late with the comments, but I would actually really like to read all of the comments if I can, and answer all of the comments. I guess that's one of the purpose. Transport yet. Okay, we'll go to Thetford then. It didn't transport yet. Hello, Faris. What's up? Never checked the carrying capacity. Oh, because you were poor back then. It's around 3,000, I believe. If I'm just reading that, holy crud! How far am I? I started crafting with 10 mil. Now I have 0 silver. I thought my silver will get higher, not lower. What did you do specifically? What did you do specifically that you lost all your silver crafting? Life's been pretty busy for me, basically running an entire department by yourself now. Oof. That sounds not fun. Haven't played Albion for a while. I exchanged all of my 400 millions over to skins, and having like 20 tier 8 guild halls just sitting there. Man, I hope I mean, this is really late. Hope you're still here, Jay, but hope you get back to normal, man. That sounds stressful, bro. Running a department all by yourself. But, you know, they believe in you. They believe in the things that you can do. That's why they gave you that position. And hopefully, you know, as you manage your guild islands, I know you can manage that entire department, bro. Alright, before we actually continue with the refining, I'm gonna go back to Caerleon because someone just bought all of my tier 4 cloth. But I only have 5, I believe. I think I only have 5. What skins did you sell it to, GA? I know I'm pretty late with the comments, but yeah, I would actually rather read all of the comments than not at all. What were the skins that you traded it for? One to do zone away is good, but above that number is going to be bad and cheesy. Yeah, and I think someone said that if you actually engaged or maybe engaged a mob, looted something. I think looted something is the one that he talked about. I think he said if you gotten something out of the black zone, you can't use that auto teleport. But we'll see. I trashed the mammoth. Can you imagine? You think you're gonna reach 1 billion in a month? Probably not. Probably not. I've been dealing with a lot of inconsistencies. Been dealing with a lot of inconsistencies, but you know, I'll probably make around 700 million in like 30 days of effort. 30 days of refining, I would say. Yo, what the heck? This is what I love about Caerleon, bro. They just buy everything. Let's go. Alright, let's go tier 4. I only have blocks and blanks now. Awesome, let's go. More profit for us. I'm so far out. I am so far out, bro. Alright, let me just... it was in... Okay, it's just so far out. Yeah, stick with tier 4. How do I handle people undercutting my order all the time? Dude, these are such great questions that I can't really ignore them, right? I can't really just move past them. These are really good questions. Wait. Give me 1 sec. Okay, these are really good questions. Alright, Shaq asks, how do I handle people undercutting my orders all the time? It happens, right? It happens. What I do in Caerleon is I wait for 2 days, exactly 2 days before I actually resell my orders. Because undercutting is always going to happen. Can't control that. But what you can do is to actually wait for the sell orders to sort of go back to normal. And one of the things that I do is that the normal comment is just go one silver less, right? One silver less. That's what I'm doing right now. 1 silver less. But you also want to make sure that when you're selling 1 silver less than like the resistance, because there's like 245, a lot of 245, right? I'll sell 244. Make sure that you're actually also within 10 silver. You're actually within 10 silver of the average price for the 24 hours. Alright? because that's the current trend. Now, for these specific ones, for these items that I'm selling right now, if these do not sell in 2 days, I will resell them. But if it's not yet 2 days, I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it, wait for this like trend to be my friend, and just wait it out. Always wait it out. That's your first strategy. Wait it out, wait for at least 2 days, and then resell. See, look at this. I already got undercut right away. Within minutes, I'm already getting undercut, right? I'm not going to panic and just undercut right away, because that will eat up my silver. Every time you place a sell order, there is a setup fee, 1.5%. That will eat up your silver if you're not careful. Now, someone undercut me right away, we were talking about it, within seconds, literally. Someone undercut me. My reaction won't be, all right, I'm going to undercut it right away so that I can sell. No, don't do that, because the demand is there. If you're selling something, especially resources, look at the 4-week trend, and per day, look at how much is being sold. For tier 4 cloth in Caerleon, there's around average 200,000 silver, or 200,000 pieces of tier 4 cloth. This is just 4,000. Per day, there's around 200,000 on average being sold. So this is just 4,000 over here. I'm not going to panic. Not really going to panic. I'll just leave it there. What I do? I actually need to get some water. Cactus, what's up? Great questions, by the way. Really great questions. That's why I'm answering your questions a bit late. I'm actually reading your questions a bit late, because I want to answer those kinds of questions. I love it. Recruiter skins. Recruiter skins are really good, GA. Really good selection. Really good decision there. Alright, I think I did cloth. Alright, let me do leathers now. Can I ask for computation with Mammoth? Like how much tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 to fill a Mammoth? Don't have that computation for you. But what I do have is this. Go to BernStoneTV.com, resource refining calculator, and scroll to the right. Not a lot of people know about this, but scroll to the right. So this is the ratio that I use. So for every stack of tier 2, I usually have 3 stacks of tier 3 and 5 stacks of tier 4. That will make all of the pieces into tier 4, right? So 1 stack of tier 2, 3 stacks of tier 3, 5 stacks of tier 4. If you refine all of that, that will that will all turn into tier 4 refined material. But if you want a mix of tier 3 and tier 4, I would suggest 1 stack of tier 2, 3 stacks of tier 3, and 3 stacks of tier 4. That should give you a nice balance of both tier 3 and tier 4 after all of the refining. I'll just go to 88. Oh wait. I actually forgot to do something. Alright, how much did we sell that cloth for? 244. Alright, last one is bars. How's the billionaire project? I only got one last subject tomorrow and finally free. Yay! Congratulations, Crypt Hearts. We're getting there. We're doing something new because we have been dealing with some inconsistencies in the past few days. It's been sort of inconsistent and has affected the profits so much. And one of the things that I've noticed is that inconsistencies will definitely hurt the progress of this specific project. But burst transports, which means basically transporting a lot to Caerleon, does help a lot. But if you want to recreate this method, because I've received a couple of Discord messages saying that they are thinking of doing the same and asking for advice on what to actually do. Consistency is the key to making this project work, especially when it comes to transporting to Caerleon, because that basically is going to be the one that gives you money. You need some consistent transporters, which I am glad to say I have. But yeah, just consistency. Give me just one sec, guys. My throat is getting sore. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Leave your questions. I will answer them as soon as I can. I'm just going to get some water. Alright, we're back. Let's do some refining, shall we? Once I get to refining, I'll be able to answer most of your questions. Okay. Prioritize yourself first over a video game. That is true. That is true. And I want to comment on that because this is a video game, guys. This is a game. If you're being stressed out by a game, A, you're probably not playing the game as it is intended, or B, you're taking it way too seriously. This is a game, guys. This is a game. Everything that involves a game shouldn't be taken, seriously. Too seriously. The game is for fun, and we should have fun with the game. Yeah. Yes, sir. Alwin's grind lang and grind. Do you refine resources and craft, or just refine and sell? Graham, good questions. I refine and sell, but I also craft. So I'm taking advantage of both. So what I do before we do this, let's. Taking at 400. Alright. 400 is good. Yeah, I'll do 400. Alright. If I can select the right city. Video game is life. So, Graham, I buy raw resources, I refine them, and then sell them in Caerleon. Or if I see an opportunity when I'm using the gear crafting calculator at BernStoneTV.com, if I see an opportunity like the one we saw earlier with the soldier armor, I craft them into specific tiers or specific gears, I mean. Alright, let's do tier 3 first. Oh shoot. Let's do tier 3 first. My goal for today's live stream is to actually like refine all of this because I need a reset. I need a reset. What that basically means is I need to refine all of this, which is it won't take a lot of time, but I need to reset because we're doing something relatively new. We're doing hand-to-mouth production. If you're not familiar with that, it's basically just supplying what is needed instead of actually hoarding a lot of resources. I'll just buy raw resources for whatever we need in Caerleon. I'm going to try to do that because I need to pay. I need to pay these people too. If I keep on stacking and stacking and stacking, it won't be able to pay them in time. You're welcome, Shaq. I sell 100k pieces of resources per day. There you go. 100k pieces of resources. Yeah, I'm probably close to that as well. Probably close to that number as well. And Victor, what usually is the tier of that? And do you do all of the resources, or are you focused on just one? I'll be able to answer your questions, guys. So I'll be able to answer your questions right away. I mean, in a shorter period of time compared to a few minutes ago. So ask your questions now. Mantis guy, your name sounds familiar. Welcome to the stream. Do you do black zone crafting? I did. For now, for me, it's not really something that I can do consistently. So I'm foregoing that. I'm foregoing black zone crafting. Do have access to a hideout with pretty high resource return rate, but it's just the consistency. Right now, where we're at, can't really do consistent transports from black zones, royals to black zones. But yeah, but if you want to know if you will profit a lot or how much you can profit from black zone crafting, BernStoneTV.com, man. BernStoneTV.com is your main source. The good thing about it is that in hideouts there are different resource return rates, right? It depends on the level of your hideout, depends on how much power cores you have put in. So the resource return rate is going to change. The good thing about BernStoneTV.com is you can change this resource return rate. For example, right now the resource return rate is 36.7. Obviously, this for resources, you put 36.7 over here. But for gear crafting it's usually 24.8. But in hideouts, it's different. It may be 33.5, 37.2, something like that. If you even use focus, it may be 50.7. You can actually edit this, which is really great, and calculate your profit. So visit BernStoneTV.com, click on the calculator. And obviously, if you want to support BernStoneTV.com, if you want to support me and maybe encourage me to make more calculators in the future, clicking ads. Every ad click gets me 10 cents. If you want to support BernStoneTV.com and everything that we do here, click an ad or two. That'll definitely help out. Or be a sponsor. How do you transport these resources to Caerleon? So if you read the description, Petsco, you would know that this is a group project actually. It's not just me. It's a group project. We have 3 groups in this project. We have me, we have Royal Transports, and Caerleon Transports. So there are 3 groups here, and we share all of the profits evenly. I don't have a scout. I'm a solo player, and I love what you do. I have a mammoth. and I want to sell resources in yellow. Any profit? Okay. Okay. If I understood the question, Master, yes, there are profits if you are going to sell it through the yellow zones and not through the red zones, and that's where this resource refining calculator comes in. Assuming this is all accurate, basically you need to update this every time you do resource refining. There are still profits to be made. I would say average 50%. 50% on average. You can make 50% just buying from the outside of Caerleon and selling outside of Caerleon. Tier 3 and Tier 4, you'll make 50% profit on average, which is really good if you ask me. 50% is really good. And all you have to do is just go around the city. If there are more sellers in Caerleon, the more price drops. That's true. So that's simple supply and demand, right? Crypt. So yeah, that's true. The only thing that is the one thing that is very consistent in Caerleon is its inconsistency of supply, because there's not a lot of players who can actually willing to sell tier 3 and tier 4. That's why I love it in Caerleon. There's not a lot of players who are willing to refine tier 3, refine tier 4, because most of the players, and understandably, think the higher the tier, the higher the profit, right? Which is true. There's some truth to that. If you're using focus, that is. And if you're limited by your focus, it can still be profitable. I'm not saying it's not. It still is profitable, but you're sort of limited with what you can sell. And tier 3 and tier 4 is basically something that the game or the community actually ignores. They just buy it directly. And they just use focus, of course, to make more profit. But you know, tier 3, tier 4 has been something that has made me over billions of dollars, hopefully dollars. I hope dollars, but billions of silver in the game. That's why I just love it, man. It's unlimited, and I get to actually do it every day. Again, this live stream is just an excuse for me to answer your questions. Really, that's the main goal of this live stream, is just answer questions from new players, old players, and to interact with you guys. That's the main goal. This is just a distraction, really. How do you transport Caerleon? What mount and gear? For me specifically, if I'm doing solo transports, I usually use a boar, saddle dire boar. If I'm not transporting the resources myself, I have a group for that. But if I'm transporting, say, how much money? What the heck? What is this? Is this an interview? Is that guy just going around asking people? What I do is I use Bloodletter, Sacred Scepter, Cleric Cowl, Assassin Jacket, and Miner Boots. That's my set. Do you do black zone crafting or city crafting? I think I answered this already. Yeah, I just do city crafting. Don't want to say black zone crafting is overhyped, but it's definitely took some got some eyes. But it's really profitable. It's just extremely it's not accessible to anyone. It's extremely dangerous, and I know my audience, right? My audience are new players. Most of my audience are new players, so it's really profitable if you have a solid guild outside, like in the black zone, and you have great resource return rate, You have a team with you that can scout for you, that can protect you whenever you're transporting through the black zones. It's really great. It's probably the holy grail of money making. It's not really for new players. What is this guy doing? He's just going around asking people how much money they have. How many mammoths you have in all city? I only have one mammoth. Alright, good luck on your final exam, Cryptarts. How many islands do you have? I have 5 islands. 5 islands. Actually, we're just using the islands for storage actually. I'll just using it for storage. I do have personal islands, or 5 guild islands that do have plots that we can use for refining. But just refining. Are you also doing laborers? No, I haven't done laborers. I did try to do the laborers. It's just not for me. It's not really for me. I know a lot of players have like, I don't know, 20, 30 islands. I think GA is one of them. There's a lot of guild islands just sitting there for laborers. It's really admirable what they do with the laborers. Again, I'm going back to my comment when I said the best money making method out there is the one that you enjoy. So if you enjoy feeding the laborers, kudos to you. Hat off to you. It's just something that I don't really see myself doing. Right? I don't see myself doing laborers. I mean, you're talking to a guy who actually did like transports, all of the transports back in the day, and I can't do it. Like, I can put in a lot of effort into transporting and refining and all of that, but for some reason I can't do laborers. Like, it's after I'm done with like 3 houses, I'm already like tired, but I can transport for hours. So going back to the comment where I said the best money making method out there is the money making method that you enjoy, that what you actually enjoy. And I enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking to you guys actually more than anything else. Should you refine in smaller batches or just max available based on inventory each time? You should refine max. You should refine max. Max that you can refine based on your inventory. So far are you from 1 billion? Based on what we have sold so far, I am at 578 million right now. 578 million profit. And that's not including all of the resources that I have refined. Dude, I have like close to at least 350 million of resources around the cities. It's actually insane. I don't get it with your calculator, but using the average market value lower than the highest solar, it's not profitable to craft tier 3 bars in Thetford. How can you make profit out of it? Okay, with your calculator, but using the average price value. Okay, let me explain how the calculator works. Tier 3 bars. Okay. There's a question over here, Mr. X. Tier 3 bars. So if you're talking about this specific calculator, with tier 3 bars right here, these are the buy orders. These are the buy order prices. Don't ever use the average market price value. Use buy orders and sell order prices. That's the first thing. So let's just take, let's say, I don't know, you buy from Martlock, right? Tier 3 bars. Said tier 3 bars, right? Tier 3 bars, right? You buy from Martlock. Let's assume this is the correct value. again, for this specific calculator to work, you have to update it every time you use it. All right, let's do 19 and 43. 1943 or 42. 19 and 42. And you're going to sell it in Bridgewatch, let's say, for 113 because that's how the calculator works. 113, 1942, 113. All right, you go tier 3 in 19. Oh, actually, this is refined. Okay, let's do it. It's tier 2, 36.7, 19, one piece. Let's see. Let's just wait for it. Wait for it to calculate. Or using 12. Let's actually get. Alright, 12.21. Alright, let's go tier 3. 12.21. You need one piece. 1942. You need two pieces. This buy order. Alright, this buy order. What's the usage fee? It's Thetford, it's 400. So you're buying it for 65, basically. 65, and you're selling it for 113 in Bridgewatch. So your profit is 65%. So yeah, that's how you do it. Hopefully that explained it. So don't ever use average market price for when you're using the calculator. These are meant to be buy orders or direct buy. That's why we have this tab right here asking if is this a buy order, because if this is a buy order, there is an additional 1.5% for setup fees. If it's not, there is none. So make sure to, is this a sell order? Yes, but if you're going to directly sell, there is another percentage profit, something like that. If you want to be very specific with your question, I would love to answer and explain the calculator. What's the percentage of sell order that breaks the market? What's the percentage of sell order that breaks the market? It doesn't make sense to me, Alan. If you want to rephrase that question, I'd be more than happy to answer that. What is the percentage of sell order that breaks the market? I don't get it. How much most profit you get by 10k with 10k focus? The max profit, I actually haven't thought about that. I did make 50% profit on that tier 5 cloth shoes that I did a video on, but I haven't really put that much thought on that 10k focus. But I did create a video about focus. I think the calculation that I did was I can get to like 13 million or no 15 million per month with all of, if I use all my focus on tier 5 cloth shoes and selling them to the black market. I think I calculated 15 million, and that's without the books, the journals. So if you add 20% more, maybe 1.2, so probably make 18 million per month just doing tier 5 cloth shoes. Cryptart, the delay is not really a delay in the video. The delay is that I'm reading all of your questions and answering them, very detailed. That's why I read your comments late. It's because I read all the comments and just answer all of them. It's really a blessing and a curse. But I hope you guys appreciate that as well, that I answer all of the questions. Yeah, basically that's the goal, Pavon, to get 333 million each. When did you start Albion? I started Albion 2 years ago, April 2020, start of the pandemic. Hey, what up, Vladimir? Nothing much, just doing some refining and answering questions. Do you fill up your chest with resources before you refine? No. Whenever there is, resources needed to be refined, I refine them right away. And right now we're doing hand to mouth, as I mentioned earlier. Basically, just refining what is needed to be refined and crafting what needs to be crafted. I just received 33 notifications right now on my in-game mail. Dude, you gotta love Caerleon, bro. You just gotta love Caerleon. Like, 33 notifications. Even if you take this out, take these both out. That's 31 notifications in what? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? Dude. 31 stacks sold in 3 minutes. You just gotta love Caerleon, bro. I know I said I have a love-hate relationship with Caerleon, which is true. But holy crud. 31 notifications in 3 minutes. You're selling all of your 10 stacks of tier 4 per minute. In 1 minute. It's not per minute. It's in 1 minute. That's because of the demand, man. And I'm so sad. I am really sad because I don't have tier 4 cloth anymore. I only have bars and leather. I have to go back. Again, if you want to support BernStoneTV, BernStoneTV.com, and everything that we do here, clicking ads is a free way to support my channel. You can also be a sponsor, but if you want to do it for free, clicking ads will do. If you transport and talk to us at the same time, what? What the heck? What do you think about like a 10 alts and focusing crafting bags? Focus crafting bags. That's true. That can be profitable. That can be really profitable. It's just that I personally cannot control or cannot manage 10 alts. But if you can, and you have premium on all of those, again, as I said, I can make 18 million on 100 specs for tier 5 cloth by just focus crafting in Caerleon and selling them to the black market. So if you can manage all of those, get it to 100 specs, hey, that's a lot of silver. That's a lot of silver. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that, Daniel. Basically said, every live stream you learn something new. I appreciate that, dude. I literally have no tier 4 leather now. Jeez. You're welcome, Mr. X. Yeah, you travel around the city. You travel all around the city. That's one of the things that makes this work. And that's one of the things that a lot of players are not willing to do. Like, they cannot imagine themselves transporting from Marblock to Bridgewatch to Limers to Fort Sterling to Thetford and go around. They can never really imagine themselves doing that. And that's one of the reasons why this is still really profitable, even 2 years after I uploaded that first video. Even after a lot of YouTubers have copied my style and uploaded their own version. They uploaded their own version of this money making method. Even after that, it's still profitable. And one of the main reasons really is because it is very difficult to do. I mean, it's not difficult. It's not really difficult, meaning it'll be, confusing. It's difficult in a sense that it's time consuming. Or blocks? We're selling blocks now? Okay. What's tier 4? Well, that's tier 4 that I have. With that. How are we doing with planks? See, I got covered too, right? I got undercut as well. I'm not going to panic and sell right away because I just sold this like 2 hours ago. I'll wait for 2 days, 2 whole days. Bars. For today, everything that I've sold, I've made 11.4 million. Everything that I've placed for sellers, I mean, 11.4. That's not including this next batch right here. This next batch of tier 4 bars. My question is about... Oh, okay. I think I'm caught up. Even if craft zillions of items, I still need to sell it. There is a percentage that should be respect of sell order volume of items per day so you don't lose money. So it's not really a percentage then, Alan. It's more of a quantity. Like how many quantity do you need? What is this? Positivo. It's not really the percentage of sell order. Okay, so the question is, how many items do I need to craft in order to be able to sell it? It depends. It depends on the demand. I have refined tier 4 clocks in them. It depends. Or let's just use this as an example. I've talked about this multiple times, but let's use this as an example. Okay, for tier 4 bars, you want to go and look at the 4-week average or 4-week market history, and just get a rough estimate on how many pieces are being sold for any items. This is for any items. Just get an estimate, right? Right now, for the past 7 days, I would say 200,000. 200,000 tier 4 bars are being sold in Caerleon every day. Your best bet, if it's in a city where it's very difficult to transport items to, like Caerleon market and the black market, I would go just doing 10% of whatever it is that you see. So you see 200,000. What's the 10% of 200,000? 20k. So I would say just refine 20k, and just you would be assured that if you put it for sell order, there is a high chance of you selling all of those items in the market. Just go 10%. 10% of the overall average number of items being sold for that category. So that's your answer. Hopefully that answered your question. That's a very good question too, because you see a lot of these. I've seen some videos where they craft like thousands and thousands, like mammoth worth of resources, and they tell you that this is the amount of silver that they will get for that specific method. Not really. Not really. I say not really because it does take time to actually sell all of those items, and most of the time you have to resell. I'm good, friend. You have to resell those because it will heavily depend on, you know, how much the market actually needs. I remember this one video. Dude, this triggered me so bad. I remember this one video that triggered me so bad, bro. He was like, alright, crafting capes. Obviously, very good method. Crafting capes is a very good method. Even crafters work hard. Right here. Person who owns this Discord channel even did a video on crafting capes. Very, very profitable, I would say. But the thing that triggered me in that video, and I only watched it because a couple of my subscribers actually sent it to me to see if it's actually legit and what's my thoughts on it. And he said, I am making like I think 400 million per month. I believe is the number that he said. And what he literally did was to, in that video, he crafted one cape. Literally one cape. He literally crafted one cape. Sold that one cape. Got the profit from that one cape. And said in the video, if you do this, if you sell this, if you sell 100 of these every day in every city, you will make millions of silver per month. What blew my mind is that a lot of players actually believe that. So that's not true. I looked at the demand each day for that specific cape that he talked about. Per city, like there's not even 100 pieces being sold every day. And it was talking about selling 100 per day per city. And it triggered me so much, man. It triggered me so much because it's just not true. It's not true. And it made me sad because a lot of players actually believed that they can do it. It just triggered me so much, bro. He literally took the profit from one cape and multiplied it by an arbitrary number and said he makes this much money. I was like, holy shoot. That triggered me so much. And I try to stay away from those kinds of videos. I mean, again, I can do clickbait videos. I just don't want to. It just doesn't feel right. I want my videos to be at least, be able, at least be, what's the term? Redoable? No. You can replicate. I want my videos to be replicatable, if that's even a word. Obviously, it's not going to be for everyone, but at least it can be easily be replicated by someone. In my head, that's the main purpose of guides. It's to be able to help someone replicate that specific method. I don't know. That's just I don't really get it, Pavan. I don't understand the question or your comment, but by the looks of it, you're making a lot of silver, so congrats. I just noticed that Hideout doesn't have refined specs. Now I understand why everyone refines at Royal. Ah, did they take that out? I believe they have refining bonus as well, but it's very low. It's very low compared to the Royal cities. So yeah, it's a lot better to refine in cities and craft in Black Zone hideouts. Just watch. You're saying you're watching it for fun, Daniel? Dude, the ganking PvP videos, I'm really enjoying those videos of Albion Online. Those compilation kills. Those are very entertaining. Very difficult to replicate, but it's made for entertainment. But for money-making guides, it triggers me so much, bro. Triggers me so much that there are players who are getting deceived by some money-making methods out there. They're obviously clickbait, but again, that's just me. I have a certain level of standard that I am following. A standard that I put myself, or established myself. I don't know. It's just me. Enough of ranting. You think you could make 1 billion without your group project? Not in 1 month. Not in 1 month, no. And I've been really upfront with that. I've been really upfront with this being a group project. This is not just me. I've been really, open with that since the beginning. That this 1 billion in 1 month without focus is not something that anyone can do. I've been really upfront with that. But when it comes to like the guides that I upload, I make sure that it's at least can be replicated by some group of people, a handful of people, and I don't doctor my profits as well. I don't I don't jump from crafting one cape and multiplying it by an arbitrary number. I do the method as well. But this is a really good project, though. I haven't seen this ever. So this, honestly, I've been really open with this since the very beginning. This 1 billion in a month project is a group project, and it's really an excuse for me to host daily live streams or host these live streams. And again, the main purpose of these live streams is to answer money-making questions from new players, to have a conversation. If you're looking at this as solely a money-making method, this is what I'm doing. The thing that I'm doing right now, they're finding, working with transport groups. If you're looking at it in a perspective like this is just a money-making method, probably not the best money-making method out there. We're not gonna lie. It's probably not the best money-making method out there. If you're looking at it just from a silver perspective, all of the effort that needs to be done, transporting, refining, crafting, blah, blah, blah. If you're looking at it just like that, especially with the amounts of resources that I am refining, probably it's not going to be worth it for you. But if you're a new player trying to just earn a lot of silver, you have a tier 8 ox, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot faster than transporting with a mammoth. You know, you can make make decent silver. You can make a lot of silver doing this. I've done this. I was able to afford a mammoth. I was able to afford a lot of things by just doing this specifically. Transporting through the yellow zones. Just transporting outside of Caerleon. I've made a lot of silver. And you can do it too. That's one of the things. I'm giving you all of the tools, right? I'm giving you all of the tools, all of the guides, and even giving you free silver, just to make sure that you don't really worry about silver anymore. But it's a pretty good project. I mean, 1 billion in 1 month. Every party gets 333 million at the end of it. Pretty good to me. Alan says, if you buy order thousands of materials, how we compete with you? Or should we keep undercutting the price till we get what we need? Here's the thing. If you don't worry about me like competing with you with raw resources, and I'll show you what I mean after I craft all of this. I basically buy, I don't know, in a given day I probably would just buy 10 stacks of tier 2, 3 stacks of tier 3, and 10 stacks of tier 2, 30 stacks of tier 3, and 30 stacks of tier 4 in a city. In one city, just in one city, and in just one material. That doesn't really have much of an effect when it comes to you placing buy orders as well. I'll show you what I mean, because if you look at the quantity being sold per day for tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, you'll see that 30 stacks or 30,000 is minimal. Very minimal when it comes to the overall seller or overall prices, overall items being sold in one city. So yeah, we're not really competing that much. There's a lot to go around for everyone, really. There's a lot to go around for everyone. I'm just one person. I can't really buy everything, you know what I mean? Do you think I can use the gear crafting calculator for black market profits? Yes. The gear crafting calculator that you see on BernStoneTV.com was specifically made for black market. I had black market in mind when I created this. That's why you don't see artifact weapons. That's why I didn't really put in enchantment in the beginning, because flat gears are very easy to sell in the black market. But we have enchantment now, so you can craft from basically tier 2 to tier 8.3. That's why you don't see and artifacts right now. I'll probably put it in the future, but it was made for the black market. I mean, those guys do not do shortcuts and estimates using the black market value at that time. You can do shit without catering for certain factors that occurs in time it goes in. I don't get your comment. I didn't get your comment, Daniel. Do shortcuts and estimate using the market price at that time, and make conclusions without catering or certain factors that occurs as time goes on in a month. Yeah, they don't do that. It's a clickbait video, really. It's just to get views. Hi, Payel. But you can still learn some things, like the method of crafting capes. You know, it's still, again, very profitable. It's just that don't expect, when you watch these videos, including my videos, if you watch money making videos, learn about the concepts, right? Don't really think that you too can replicate specifically the profit that was made. Like if it says 1 million profit, right? Obviously, if a lot of players are doing it, the profit will go down, and I've talked about that in the past as well. But learn about the concept. Learn about the concept. Try to do the method. See if it's for you, and if it is, just keep on doing it. But if it's not, you move on. Hi, Payel. How do you spend your focus? Good question. Usually use it for crafting for the black market in Caerleon. I'm really lazy when it comes to using my focus. Like really lazy. That's why I created this video right here. This video right here. It's the third video on the money making guides. Focus on these. These are the things that I use my focus on. If you want to watch that, go ahead. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Nikki. Glad to see you back on the stream. I need to pee. Alright, give me just 2 minutes. Oh, give me 2 minutes, I'll be back. Leave your questions. I'll answer them all when I get back, alright? Give me 2 minutes. Okay, here we go. Yeah, tier 2 and tier 3 buy orders, they do really get filled really fast. Let's see if we got. Oh, we got tier 3s left. Okay. We have tier 2s left. Oh, we have a lot of tier 2s left. Okay. Alright, let's just quickly refine these and we'll jump to tier 4. Alright, let me show you. This is for Alan. Let me show you the number of resources. So let's say buy planks in Thetford. Or say buy actually logs. Dude, these actually have been here. The tier 2 leathers have been very what do you call this? Not really good. The supply has been less. Okay. Let's go planks or logs. Tier 2 logs. Tier 2 logs. Every day there is being sold around 70 stacks. 70 stacks of tier 2 logs every day. Right? 70,000. And I only buy 10,000. I only buy 10,000. It's not even per day. Tier 3, 200, 300. So let's say you're averaging 280,000 per day being sold. 280,000, I only buy 30,000. Right? Tier 4 planks or logs. Again, around 280,000. I only buy 30,000. So, I'm just one person who buys 30,000 per batch. And there's being sold like 280,000 per day. We're not really competing. There's enough to go around for everyone, really. Um, 40 stacks of tier 3 hide, a specific price 5 silver lower than the current buy order, never undercut it, still got sold in like a week. There you go. As long as you don't really deviate. As long as you don't really deviate from the average prices that much, it should be good to go. Okay. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Okay. That's true. Tier 2 leather supply is very low because last time I buy order took a lot to be filled. That's true. If you look at the buy orders actually, or that's the sell orders for tier 2 leather and tier 2 hides, actually very low. There's actually very low supply for hides, tier 2 hides right now. Very low supply. It's okay, Payal. What money making method did you start? We all start at 0. That's one of the things that I've said multiple times, but it bears repeating. We all start at 0, guys. We all started at 0. You already know my story. I started with a tier 5 ox and 200k, and I made it here. I started with buying and selling rough stones, then moved on to blocks, moved on to cloth. You all start small, guys. Don't get discouraged when you see players making millions and millions of silver and they're using a mammoth. Don't think that oh, you can only do this if you have a mammoth. No, you have to start somewhere. Like if you see someone, you know, doing HCE saying they're making $1 billion per month, you don't go and say, oh, it's because they have 8.3 masterpiece gears. That's why they can do it. That's why they can make $1 billion in a month. Yes, that is true. But think about it. They had to start somewhere. Someone had to start somewhere in order for someone to get anywhere, right? Just start. Just start. Yeah, I like that, Daniel. This is what I love. This is what I really like when I'm streaming. It's just the conversation, man. Just talking to you guys. This is really what I enjoy. That's really what I enjoy during these live streams. By the way, 4 million a day, good or bad? It's good. As long as you're making silver per month or per day. That's per day, right? Okay, 4 million a day. That's really good. How much is that in a month? 120 mil? That's really good. That's really, really good. $4 million faction capping. There you go. That's very good. Yeah, most of the supply of high tier obviously only comes from the black zone, but yeah, the black zone is definitely the best when it comes to gathering. The nodes there are almost always full if there's not a guild, farming them. Avalonian roads as well. The Avalonian roads good for gathering. It's just high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward. $300 to 400k faction points per day. Holy crud, that's a lot, bro. What faction are you part of, Nikki? What? All right, I think we're getting close. What? No, wait, what? Okay. Okay. I don't have enough tier 3 to refine all of these tier 4s. That's sort of weird. Actually really weird. I may have just enough. I think I'll have enough. But I thought I would have more. I thought I would have more tier 3 bars, but I guess not. Oh, I think I did not sell tier 4 bars. Here we go again, the bots. The bots. Bots, bro. Yeah, YouTube definitely needs to do something with the bots, bro. Red zone capping. Do you fight though? Or just capping? Yeah, I muted the bot. Oh, Limhurst. Okay, yeah, Limhurst is very profitable, man. Limhurst and Port Sterling has been dominating. And you can get some good fights as well. It's there for Limhurst and Port Sterling. I heard Limhurst is like the best faction to be in right now. Dude, just a couple of days ago, we tried joining the Martlock flag in a bandit. It was the worst. It was the worst. Martlock. Man, it was the worst. Every single one. The max that I saw, except for our group was we had tier 7 equivalent, which is decent. We had tier 7 equivalent. The max that I saw was 5.1 gears. I tried to inspect most of the party the members in that Zerg. Most of them have tier 4 flat. Most of them have tier 4 flat gears. It's not even ZVZ. They're not even in ZVZ gears. And we were on a full-on ZVZ gear, tier 7 equivalent. I think we had 1-3 IP. And everyone else that we were running with, they had less than 1k IP. It wasn't enjoyable. At least for me, it wasn't enjoyable for me. It probably is profitable if you just do capping. As Nikki is saying, it is really profitable, but when it comes to bandit, at least in my expectation was at least to have a Zerg that can put up a fight. But again, different expectations, different goals, different everything. Because some people are there just to fight, but a lot of players are there to get those points because obviously it's really profitable. But most of them are in ratting gear. We bailed within 10 minutes. Also, we didn't even let that mask for bandit. Let's go. You just cap all day? Dude. 4 million a day is a lot. Burn, the way I got an easy method of money making. What? But the finished product is hard to sell? So I guess it's not the best. So are you doing like 8.3 crafting or some sort? Yeah, definitely easy points. Definitely easy points and a bit safer and risk free, I would say. If you're doing it flat 4, the risk is very low. But the enjoyment factor, it depends on what you enjoy, obviously. For me, it's just not enjoyable. And this is coming from someone who refines all day. Bandit bombing, yep. You can bomb Martlock very easily. Just throw one Caerleon in there while they're capturing. Throw a Caerleon. Throw a Brimmy. 6.1 OC and you'll wipe the entire Zerg, bro. You'll wipe because they're all wearing four flat gears. Not even ZVZ, 4 flat gears. 70-90k points per hour. It's not bad. It's really good. Regards kay Roll. Mogu. Anong IGN mo, Mogu, para masabi ko? Which profession would you suggest a new player to get into who has around 3.5 million silver? Refining. A new player? Refining. Spirens. I think I answered your question earlier, but yeah, refining is what I would suggest for new players. 3.5 mil. Probably buy an elite winter bear. Go to BernStoneTV.com. Go to money making guides. Money making guides, right? Not the basics. Money making guides. scroll down, watch the 4th and 5th video. This will talk about, oh my god, the bots, bro. The bots. Okay, watch the 4th and 5th video. 4th and 5th video. This will talk about how the money making method really works. This will talk about the calculator, and the calculator is free as well. It's free now. It's over here at BernStoneTV.com as well. There you go. Ratabika? What? They're just ratting, bro. I don't know if that's solely the case all the time for Marklock, but it was a random bandit that I just joined, and most of them are in ratting gear, so I just assume they're all in ratting gear. Dungeon or refining? Dungeon and refining. Whenever you're placing your buy orders, right? You place your buy orders and you wait for your buy orders to be filled. While you're waiting, do some dungeons, man. Do some dungeons. While you're doing some dungeons, your buy orders will get filled, so you're not just sitting on your butt waiting for your buy orders. You're actually doing some solo dungeons. I would actually suggest going open world mobs. Do 4.1 gear, or just 4 flat gear really. 4 flat gear. I'm using a Badon, Guardian helmet, mercenary jacket, and soldier boots. That's what I'm using. And flat cape, like the regular cape, flat bag. Tier 4 horse, even a tier 3 horse can do. My entire set is like 80k. My entire set is 80k. I go around high tier black zones. I use the Avalonian roads to go to a remote black zone and just kill open world mobs. I kill open world mobs and I made around 300k. This was just me just roaming around. I made like 300k in like 30 minutes, which is not that great, but that was just my first go at it. I was just killing random mobs really. And surprisingly, there's a lot of tier 4 tomes of insight, which is worth like 22k per. In that 30 minutes, I believe I got at least 7. And again, most of the time I spent was just roaming around really, not even killing all of the mobs. So if I killed all of the mobs that I saw, probably made more than 600k. Again, open world mobs, black zones, very, very profitable. Gonna check those out. Feels like making just $1 million is hard as a new player. Yeah, that's true. As a new player, it may be difficult for you to get to that 1 million, but you know, low tier resource refining got me to where I'm at, and still doing it up to now. So there's a lot of money to be made. And if you have any questions, feel free to join my Discord channel. Tag me anytime. I will answer as soon as I can. Obviously, I'm not going to be available 24 hours a day, but I'll reply to your message as soon as I can and help you out. All right, have a great day, y'all. For new players, I strongly recommend joining Mist Guild, which have HO in tier 7 zones. You just pop a map, super safe, best rewards. There you go. Even if you don't pop tier 4, tier 7 solo maps, just do open world mobs as well. Very good. Dark Venom, hello, welcome to the stream. I've just been really impressed with how much I actually made with the open world mobs trial that I did. It's very good, very, very good. And the entire time I wasn't really worried because all my set was like 80k. That's my entire set. It's not really something to be worried about really. So I'm going to run out of tier 3. Actually ran out. Rip. Okay, it's okay. Alright, this is going to be end of. I'm thinking if I want to move to Fort Sterling after this. Because I know there is a lot of planks that needs to be refined there as well. But I want to eat too. Open world, build spike gauntlet, mage robe, normal cape, leather shoes, color cowl, also good. One hit. Oh, one hit group of mobs. Alright. Yeah, that's that can work as well. Yeah, just group them up, right? Why don't you breed mammoth calves? Breed return for profit. Because I don't have enough silver to actually breed mammoths. Like a mammoth calf is like 150 a pop, right? Don't really have that much silver to burn. If I had billions of silver, yeah, I would. But I won't really reach that 1 billion silver, because again, my goal, as I said in the previous video, is to just give away silver. My goal is to give away 1 billion rather than having 1 billion. I would like to give it all away. Because honestly, I can join any content in the game right now. I mean, any content that I want to join, I can join. So there's no really limitation when it comes to silver. So I only have just one goal: give away silver. Also, did your transporters died recently? Yeah, those were my transporters. Yeah, those were my yeah, those were mine. Yeah, you got it right, Nikki. Those were mine. The Articulo Uno guys were my transporters. They no longer are my transporters, but you know, they were my transporters. Big rip, right? What do you usually do to make money, like enough to get premium from 500k or something low amount? Same question, same answer. Go to go to BernStoneTV.com, money making guides. Watch the 4th and 5th video. Low tier resource refining, man, is the best for you. Low tier resource refining. Or just open world bombs. Just go to open world bombs. I've been really impressed with how much I made with that open world bombs. But yeah, low tier resource refining, 4th and 5th video. Use the calculator over here at BernStoneTV.com and get your 500,000 to more. Yeah, it is what it is, though. It is what it is, really. That was not my mammoth, though. The only thing that I have there are the resources. We talked about it too. We talked about what happened, and they were really open about. You know, there were some miscommunications that happened. There were a lot of things that didn't go their way when it comes to like scouting. So yeah, there were a lot of missteps in that transport. But you know, it really is. It is what it is, really. You know, you can't really go back in the past and try to change the scouts. But you know, yeah, they say the mammoth trashed. But yeah, they were my transport groups. The only thing that I lost there are the resources, though. Look at this. This is what I want to talk about while we're waiting for questions. The crafting capacity. I'm just one person. This plot right here. I'm the only one that has been using this plot for the past, I don't know, less than an hour. And I have already gotten the crafting capacity from 100% to 82%. And this is just me crafting tier 3, tier 4. One of the issues that is going to be a big issue when the next update comes is the crafting capacity. The crafting capacity will decrease in most of the plots that has the daily production bonus. This is what you need to be aware of. You need to be aware of the crafting capacity because, like, this is a smelter. A smelter, you have a lot of smelters in Thetford. But if you have, like, mage towers, you know, those gear crafting plots, those are the ones that are going to be affected a lot when it comes to crafting capacity, unless they would do something to change the crafting capacity, right? Unless they're about to change something regarding that, I think the crafting capacity will just bomb. Like, I can bring it to 80% with just me in less than an hour. Now imagine a lot of players using the same plot and crafting high tier. This would decrease so much. It would decrease so much. I can guarantee you that. Now, what is the solution for that? I've already thought of that, and this is what I came up with. Let me zoom in. This is what I came up with. It's basically comparing the city resource return rate to the island resource return rate, and seeing the production difference. Now, what is this production difference, you ask? And you're actually getting a sneak preview. So let's say you are refining in a city, and it's 36.7% resource return rate, and in your island, it's 28.5. But in 28.5, I'm assuming that it's 28.5. It is there is a calculation over here that shows you how much really is the percentage difference between crafting in a city and crafting in an island. It's 18%. 18%. So what does 18% actually signify? That means if you're placing buy orders, let's say, let's actually just use this. Just use this as an example right here. Let's use that as an example. You're refining tier 3. Probably the usage fee is 0 on your island, or whatever it is. Let's say the usage fee turned into 2,500, let's say. And the usage fee that you have access to in an island is 500, let's say. Everything is the same, right? Everything is the same. You're going to sell it for the same amount. What is actually the significance of that 18%? Now, that 18% right here is the difference of how much you actually get more when you refine in the city compared to the island. All right. Now, that 18%, that needs to be, if everything is the same, everything is literally the same, except for the resource return rate and the usage fee, obviously. If everything else is the same, the difference between these two should be 18%, at least 18%. So if you are profiting 28.17% in the city, and if you go to an island with this specific resource return rate and usage fee, and you're only making 38.71, you would think of, oh, I'm making more profit in islands compared to cities. But if you look at the difference, it's only 10% difference. The difference needs to be at least 18% for you to actually break even, meaning crafting in an island is the same as, or refining in an island is the same as refining in the city. with these parameters, with the usage fee parameters, and of course the resource return rate. Needs to be at least 18% for you to say, okay, they're the same. But if you get 20%, let's say you have 0 usage fee here, see how much it will actually go. It's not even, let's calculate. Right, you're at 19.06%. This is where you probably will want to refine in an island rather than in a city. That's the main purpose of that. I am going to work with that as well. So yeah, that's one of the next features that is coming to the BernStoneTV.com calculators, because I want you guys to have the tools, to have the option to say, okay, it's better to craft in my island, then it's better to craft in the city. Even with the high usage fee, you would say, okay, it's still better to craft in the city rather than in an island. The one thing that you will have no control over is crafting capacity, really. Crafting capacity, it's almost assured, if they do not change anything, it's almost assured that this will go down quite significantly, actually. Is it better to transport at bandit event? If you follow with the blob, yes. Okay, there you go. Nikki just answered it, actually. Yeah, if you follow the blob, but really, if you're transporting through the red zone, you need to have scouts with you. You need to have scouts with you to tell you if there are gankers or not. And if there are a lot of active gankers, don't be afraid to postpone your transports. It's better to be safe than sorry. What happened to the island project that you did back then? I still have it. Still have the islands. I still have the plots. It's just that it was so difficult to maintain. It was really too difficult to maintain. Like, adding in, adding alliances, guilds, players. It was just too much for me to handle, really, and not really making a lot of silver out of those. Like, the effort to silver ratio, it's not really there. It was just too difficult for me to maintain. But I may be opening it again. Maybe opening it again. It depends. Give me just 1 sec. Alright, let's try to go to Martlock or Fort Sterling. Let's just go. This is probably gonna be short. I may be opening it because of the crafting capacity. Not really, because again, I don't want to compete against crafters work hard. It's not really my intention. But I also want to be able to, these are the ones that I actually was thinking about. I should just take that out. I may reopen those islands because of the crafting capacity, not because I want to compete against crafters work hard, but these capacities, the capacities of these, like these spots, dude, trust me, it's going to be atrocious. Anyone know why major healing potions drop so low? Ooh, no idea, no clue. Maybe because there is no demand anymore. 1,000 silver drop. Wow. It's actually a lot. Wow. I actually did not think that I have this much to refine in Fort Sterling. I actually thought I only have like 2 batches to refine here. Guess I was wrong. Yeah. We'll probably just do a couple. Because I've been streaming for what? 2.5 hours now. Alright, Nikki. Good night, good nights. Crush those exams, bro. Crush those exams. Really? Do I really want to go there though? I'll stick with my guy here. Stick with my guy. Alright. I think that's it for us. I'm really hungry. Need to eat. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to join the giveaways. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Hope you learned something new today. There will be a video uploaded tomorrow. I'm going to record today, edit today. I'll be able to upload that for tomorrow at probably 8 a.m. EST. So watch that video. There's going to be a giveaway there as well. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.